Hey, what it do? What the business is?
It is another week in the books with the On Deck TV show. I am Spike Lou,
Man, holla at your boy, Animal Brown, Animal underscore Brown, if you're looking for me on socials.
and I am Spike Lou on all those same social sites. Holla at your boy AB. How you feeling out there?
Man, feeling good, feeling great. Football season is right around the corner,
On the corner, baby.
and goddamn it, my
Holiday next Thursday.
my Packers are gearing
Holiday.
up for a Super Bowl run. Let's fucking go.
No, they're not.
Yes, let's go.
I ain't got no room to talk this year. I'm not bragging. I'm not saying
Don't
the documentary made me shed tears, man, thinking about the good old days.
seem like the Cowboys.
Yeah, did you watch it?
Why would I do that? Why would I watch
It's
the
cute.
Cowboys documentary?
Why would you watch the greatest team of the 90s be documented like you did The Last Dance? Why would you do that? I don't know. I
Oh,
have
it's on
no
some Last
idea.
Dance shit.
Yeah, tough.
Okay, I'll watch that. I ain't gonna lie. That Last
Definitely on
Dance
some
was
Last
fire.
Dance. It was. It ain't as good as The Last Dance though.
Okay, okay.
Because
But
I tell you, it ain't enough personal stories and a lot of the shit they talking about we knew, but
okay,
they give you more details on it.
okay.
Well, okay. I didn't know that happened like
They ain't gonna
that.
give us all of the
Yeah,
motherfucking
they ain't
details.
giving us all the sauce of what's going
Yeah,
on in Dallas, so that's great. But
fair enough. And real quick, I want to give us a shout out to DBS Sounds record store in Riverdale, Georgia. Man, they had a signing. I was there with my partner Q. They had Tiana Taylor was doing a album signing at 2 o'clock, and then Sierra was doing one at 5. The line for Tiana Taylor was down, around, wrapped twice over, nigga. I was like, damn, dude. I didn't realize. Like, I know she's popular because she's an actress in the whole nine, but I didn't know it was like that. Sierra line was deep, but Tiana Taylor line was deep, deep. I didn't expect that, but she was mad cool though. So was Sierra. Sierra seemed real sweet. I was like, damn, she seemed
yeah,
nice as
Sierra seemed like she
hell.
like your auntie or something. Like
Yeah, she
yo,
was
you know what I'm
super
saying? She
nice.
seemed cool as hell. I seen that from her clips. I think Tiana Taylor got the ability to be like next. Like how we
Mm.
talk about Rihanna and Beyonce. Like
Oh
I
wow.
think she could hit a run like it. Like if she get the right movie and drop the right album, she dating the actor dude already. Like and she
True.
got the bravado for it because she been in the industry since she was about 9.
Yeah, for sure.
Like she might can go on a run.
She got
And
that
I'm
that
here
movie with
for it.
DiCaprio coming up.
Coming out, that might do it.
Yeah.
That might put next level.
Yeah.
Tell you how sick Iman Shumpert is.
He
Nigga
fighting
at
the
home
air for
double.
sure.
That nigga at home doubled over with stomach pain, nigga. Can't run through enough models, nigga. Nigga, you can't run through enough models. You ain't never finding no another Tiana Taylor,
Ain't
nigga.
on them blue dolphins, nigga. It ain't gonna listen. It ain't gonna be enough, champ.
Listen, man, you're never finding another girl like that, bro. That's crazy.
That's nuts. Coming up on today's show, man. Two former foes, beefing rappers, are now coming together for a collab. We're gonna talk about that. We have an update on young Dolph's alleged mastermind murder person. They have come to a verdict. We're gonna discuss that. And you won't believe which artist says Timbaland heard his first song, told him to quit his job, so he did, only for Timbaland to say, "Man, I don't like the rest of your music," and then leave him high and dry. We're gonna talk about that in a second, which is nuts. But first, Big
Yeah,
X
it's
the
crazy.
Plug dropped a new album this weekend. If you checked it out, you notice it's got a certain twang to it. It's
Mm,
because it is a country slash hip hop fusion album. It's called I Hope You're Happy. It's got features from familiar names if you're in the country: Luke Combs, Shabuzi, Bailey Zimmerman, Jelly Roll, Darius Rucker, and others. My question: is it a smart play for Big X the Plug to be dropping a country themed album right now?
brilliant.
Mm.
Thank you. Thank you, Big Extra Plug. You must listen to the On Deck TV show because I've said this here before. That merge that the thing that Jelly Roll did and did what's the other white boy name, man? Allen
Morgan
Iverson,
Wallen?
White
Oh,
Iverson.
oh, yeah, yeah, Post Malone.
The thing that they did is and dipped into hip hop and then, went over there and got their bag in the country music. I'm not knocking it. I think it was brilliant when they did it, and I think it's brilliant the other way around.
Mm.
And Big X the Plug being from Texas, and a lot of this music is played in Texas, like country
Obviously.
music. This is gonna get him a whole nother fan base. Like he's about to be a household name. And shout out to Steve Stout. That's his management. I wondered who was like behind him with this. I don't know if he's on the label
He
or
is
if that's just his manager.
on the label.
But the brilliance of this, that people have been trying to figure out new ways to make rap stars bigger and have the next big rap superstar.
Yep.
The brilliance of this to tap into that country market after seeing what Beyonce did with it and knowing what it could do if it's good music and if somebody's a star. The Big X, the plug, he got enough of a name in rap as to where people will see this and they'll be like, I don't know, the hip hop fans, but the country fans is gonna gravitate to it because it's gonna make them feel cool. People that like good music are gonna gravitate towards it because it's just good music. Like
Facts.
regardless of this, and it's gonna make them feel cool as well. And then hip hop will finally catch on along with it too, because I think it'll be pushed in the right way with Steve Stout behind it. But man, this is fire. I ain't necessarily saying that I'm here for all of the music because it ain't necessarily for me, but it is hip hop enough for me as to where I'm not gonna cut it off as soon as I listen to it. Yes, I know Nelly has tried this to you guys that are talking back to the listening device right now. He did a good job with it too and sold a lot of records. So I think for this new generation and Big X trying it, brilliant move.
Yeah, shout out to Steve Stout with United Masters. They're more of a distribution platform as opposed to a traditional record label. But he's cooking with hot grease with this. I agree. Listen, of course, Nelly walked so that Big X the Plug and Post Malone and all these other guys could run. Even I disagree with the Post Malone play. He seems more like he used hip hop. He's never really been that. And if you look at documentaries and any old footage of him, man, he can't name three rappers growing up, bro. Like it seemed like the play was there all along for him to
We
just
let
get
him
off
do
and
it,
get
no?
out.
Hip hop let him do that. They
Yeah,
let him
they
get
did. They
that off.
embraced him because he had a hot record
Okay. Oh
and he
yeah.
had braids. He looked like he was with it.
Facts.
But in
True.
the end, he flipped the script. But I will say, this is a good look for Big X though, and this is a very smart move. Didn't see it coming. I thought again, I'm not mad because Nelly hit with the Tim McGraw joint on was that Nellyville?
Nah, that was suit. Because
Okay,
one
yeah,
was
the sweatsuit
country and
joint.
one, yeah,
And so he saw the
sweatsuit.
success with that and did a whole project. Please, when y'all get a chance, look up that album cover. It's disgusting. But I will
It
say,
is.
yeah, it's nasty. This is a smart play, and I skimmed through a couple of joints. I mean, they sound good. I'm not a country guy, but for a country fusion hip hop, its own brand, it sound good. It didn't sound like a stretch. It didn't sound like a reach. It didn't sound corny. It sounded pretty good, and we've seen a lot of this lately. Moneybagg Yo's got the song with Morgan Wallen, that whiskey shit, whatever the fuck that is. I'm sure if you go downtown Nashville, they're probably literally playing it right now. And they're probably playing this Big X right now. He got the Shabuzi joint on there, and give some credit to Shabuzi too, because he flipped the my boy from St. Louis. Damn,
Everybody in the club getting
and
tipsy.
tipsy, yeah,
Jay
the
Wan,
Jaquan.
is it Jaquan?
He flipped that into the country shit, which I think has helped blur the lines between hip hop and country, in addition with obviously Beyonce and everybody else. So this is smart, bro. They doing big things over United Masters. I don't know what these numbers will be, but I think even if the numbers for like the first week aren't huge, I think this is a long term play that'll bode well for him when he goes on tour next year and hit cities that he would have never thought he'd be in. So salute to him without again losing his core fan base and looking corny and look like he reaching and shit. He can
Because he's
jump
still
right back
rapping
into
on
the
them.
trap shit.
Yeah, because he's still rapping on them.
Exactly. He not trying to sing and all this extra shit.
Do you think another rapper could do this? Like, do you think you could see a trend of this?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it works for him. Yes, because Machine Gun Kelly don't rap no more. He makes like alternative
Yeah,
type
but
shit.
he
I know it's not
white though.
country, but
We got to. Okay, I started this by naming Haystack and White Iverson
Jelly
and
Roll.
him. So let's exclude the white people because they can do
Okay.
whatever they want, really.
Yeah,
Do you
right.
think another black artist can do this?
Yeah, as long as you're from Texas or Tennessee, it makes sense,
Uh, I'm gonna
bro.
tell you who could do this, and
We're
you'd
not
be
getting a
shocked at.
Kendrick country album, bro. It's
No,
not
no,
gonna
you ain't
happen.
getting a Kendrick because he don't have to, right? Like he already popular enough. He don't like people. I feel like the people that will listen to the Kendrick country music already listen to his music. You know what I'm saying? Like that like he ain't gonna get no more people doing
Nah,
that. They
fact.
gonna
That's a fact.
probably take it offensive. But there's a guy that you don't like that I think if it couldn't just be him, he would have to have the right team around him with writers and sound and like A&R in the record. Young Thug.
Oh hell
Young
no.
Thug, bro, Young Thug could do this and be like We talk about big threes. Do that cross. If Young Thug did this crossover, I'm telling you,
It
he
ain't
would
gonna
be the
happen, bro.
biggest name. He would be the biggest name in music.
I don't think they'd accept him.
They would definitely. They already like him.
Do they?
Yeah, white
Are we
people love
sure
Young
about
Thug.
that? But
White
I
people
will
love
say
Young
this
Thug.
though, he need to do something though.
And
You
he
know,
does that. That's the why I thought. Because I was
yeah,
like, what
you're
can he
right.
do? Because he can't do what Gunna do. Like he can't. We
No,
obviously you can't do that no more. I'm telling you, man. If he gave Steve Stout a call, he like, man, I'm trying to cater my next album and sound to that right there. What you just did with Big X. He got enough cachet in the game where people look at him as a big artist and someone who's a vision, like can see the vision, gonna look at it like he was already doing this, just doing the cadence, whatever brilliance they say he got in the hip hop game. If you can get a way to get that country twang in there, he from Georgia, and there's still the weird little sounds and shit, and it mixed with those country artists, that shit will go through the roof.
could 3 6 do something like
3 6.
that? Paul and Juicy, not everybody else.
Nah.
What? He
You
just
know,
did a
Juicy just
jazz
did a
album,
jazz
nigga.
album. I was just gonna say that. I was gonna ask you about that. He just did a jazz album, but that's different. He's a musician.
That's right.
Jazz is music. I
That's
think
true.
there's a lot of vocals that go into, which is why I thought of Young Thug. There's a lot of vocalism that goes into being a successful country artist, and I think with his weird style of vocals and mixing it with that traditional new upbeat style that they are accepting now, that should have go. I don't think 3 6 could do it because they just don't have the vocals for it.
But I mean, Big X don't have the
It's
vocals for it. But he had the
He
features.
do got that country. He got. I would have thought the same thing, but I was listening to it and I was like, okay, he got that country
That's
twang, but
true though.
like he got that in, like just like Haystack got it. Like Haystack, when you see, you like, okay, make that makes sense.
Haystack or Jelly Roll.
Oh, excuse me, Jelly Roll. My
Yeah, yeah,
bad.
yeah. Shout
My
out to
bad.
Haystack though.
Shout out to Haystack too. He got it. He could have did it. Haystack could have did it. If y'all know, y'all know.
Facts.
What we got next? All right. Speaking of Big Extra Plug, let's stay on the same topic, AB. He says in an interview that his artist wrote his hit record the biggest. Y'all know that y'all were hearing that on NCAA games,
Yeah.
NFL games, NBA games. I'm the biggest, I'm the largest. Y'all know that song. He says that his artist wrote that record and social media gives him props for crediting the artist, AB. I know where you're gonna fall on this, but try to be objective. Do
Okay.
you think there's a double standard versus others with ghostwriting's
You
accusations?
damn right it's a goddamn double
Oh
standard.
my
What the
God.
fuck? Listen, man. Y'all people, hey man, no rapper on earth gets the goalposts moved on them more than Drake. No
This is
rapper on
disgusting.
earth.
This is disgusting.
This is Exhibit G. This is Exhibit X right here, dude.
Exhibit X.
Big X the plug with the straightest face of all time was like, "Oh shit, my artist wrote that." And the interview was like, "Oh, you mean the hook?" He said, "No, the whole song." Huh? Oh, that's cool. And everybody in the comments, "Oh man, look at Big X giving props to his artist. This is how it's done. If you're gonna do what? How is he not catching? What are you talking about? That makes no sense to me. If you read the
Yes.
liner notes of any artist or act that Drake has worked with, because that's who the hell I'm talking about. It's OVOAB speaking right now.
Oh,
If you read
jeez.
the liner notes, the motherfuckers that wrote it are right there and credited. It's the same shit, dude. I'm confused. I'm not gonna lie, I'm confused. This makes no
It's,
fucking sense
it's
why
not
people
the
are
same
letting it
thing.
slide versus the other shit. Please enlighten me.
It's not the same thing. And it could always be played this way. And I'm surprised that niggas ain't played it this way before. Your man's Drake, he missed an opportunity, OVOAB. And the opportunity is I'm a boss, nigga. I've been in fucking St. Lucian, whatever the fuck it is, nigga. I've been all on the Amalfi Coast. Nah, I didn't write this, nigga, but my workers did because they was putting in work. He was trying to hide from it. He was trying to act like I didn't do this. He was trying to act like he didn't know who Buddy was that wrote this shit. What's his name? What's the nigga name that working at Target?
Oh,
Whatever the nigga name was that was working at Target,
damn, I
man.
just lost it.
Drake was trying to act like, and people before who have gotten questioned on ghostwrite accusations, it's like, oh no, it's like, no, nigga, Big X played into it. And it's a new generation. I will admit that's one big thing to do with it. But
Oh,
the way to play this is, nigga, I'm a boss. Yeah, nigga, one of my little writers wrote this shit for me, nigga. And he knew it was gonna go if I did it. So he gave it to me. I went and done it. It went, and now we up. That's how you play this. Like, I don't understand how that this was brilliant because I don't understand why niggas ain't thought this before. Like I almost would have made now that he's brought out this spade, this the big joker. I almost would have tried to made the nigga that interviewing me feel stupid. Like, nigga, no, you think I got time to write all my shit, nigga? You know how much shit I do? Nigga, I just left Japan. Nigga, I was just on the opening act for whatever fucking hottest tour that it was. I had to turn that shit down, nigga. I told NBA Youngboy, no, nigga, I ain't got time to write songs every day, nigga. Sometimes a nigga come to me with a hit, boom, let's run it. And he got paid for it and fully credited for it. It ain't no Puff Daddy shit going on over here. Ain't no stealing song shit. Like, this was a brilliant move, nigga. Big
wow.
X next. He next. Big X is next.
Ain't
With the
that some
country shit and the big boss shit, like, yeah, nigga, I ain't writing all these songs. Who y'all think I am, nigga? I love it. I love it. Let's go, Big X.
crap, boy? Hey, boy, how times have changed. Because
Now, okay, do you consider Big X the plug to be a lyricist?
I think he can rap pretty well. I think he can rap pretty
Okay.
well. So
Does does
I wouldn't call him Nas, but I also wouldn't call him OJ the Juice Man though.
does it take away any of the perception that you have of him now that you know that this dude wrote this song?
Not to me, no. But it
Okay.
didn't. But I felt the same way about Drake though. But everybody hated
But
on him though. That's my
Drake is
point.
competing. So that's a good objection. But the difference is Drake is competing to be one of the best ever. Like, he's in a different conversation than Big X the Plug is. Big X the Plug can hit a run off of this country shit and be one of the best selling or most popular artists, but people would never consider him the best because he already let the cat out of the bag. That's the gift and the curse to it. I love it from a sense of I'm being a boss, but from an artistic standpoint, he'll never be considered as good as Drake or J. Cole. Or I don't even. Well, you can put Drake in the conversation. I'm not subscribing to the fact that since you wrote for him, he still is that dude. I'll give him that.
Yeah,
But he won't be considered in the conversations with Jay-Z or Nas or
like
anybody like
goats.
that. Big X will never will be. But the fact that you're a successful artist and you're able to admit that, I think that there's some admiration to that.
And I think this is what I'm being silly, but I think this is what helps. And Quentin Miller was the name of the dude who worked with
Hmm.
Drake on the mixtape joint. He didn't. This wasn't. He wasn't exposed, so to speak. He just casually said it in the interview, and he said, "Bro, he said it as casual as you could say it, as if
I've
like,
seen it.
duh, like, yeah, nigga, like
That's
my artist
bullshit,
wrote
man.
this. That's crazy,
That's
right?
bullshit.
Like it was just like, bro, it was regular
That's
as
like
fuck.
that's like a nigga asking Steve Jobs, "Oh man, you came up with this iPhone design." And he was like, "What, nigga? I got a team of engineers in
My
California
designer
that came
came
up."
up with the
Yeah,
iPhone
nigga, what are
design.
you talking about? That put you up on a level, in my opinion. Now, I say that, and I'll probably be a complete hypocrite. I'm not sure. Like, do you think Lil Baby could do that?
Come out and say it.
If Lil Baby had a hit, his next hit, and he shared a moment of vulnerability when he was having an interview, which they rarely do now, or
Right.
even Young Thug. Like, just like think of any of these young artists, if they was in the interview and they was like, "Yeah, I was struggling a little bit, so I reached out to some niggas. They helped me write a song."
Now you added the extra
Do you think
sauce
it
of
would be
struggling.
the struggling ain't gonna work? But you got to
Yeah.
do that for sympathy if you them. Because they
Why?
already been established as big artists, and you think I would assume that Lil Baby would write his shit. I would assume that Young Thug comes up with his shit too. I don't know about Big X the Plug. Like, he don't have enough tenure in his career for me to be shocked by this too. That's
But see,
another benefit in his act. He's
but see,
still a new act.
that's the thing though. I look at it on the other side of that. I look at
Mm.
it with tenure comes working with other artists. I think you're doing the most shit on your own when you first get in the game. You don't get to work with writers and teams and shit until you got some bread behind you, one, and you got some cachet. Like I hear your hit, but it's mine now because I'm Big X the Plug now, or because I'm Lil Baby, it's my hit now. When you're
But
nobody,
ain't
nigga, you can't just take a nigga hit.
but ain't that letting you know Big X is where, like, I think that's the bullshit about it with him too though. It's like, y'all think I'm this, but I'm really up here. Niggas is writing hits for me. Like I got the team,
From a
Steve
business
Stout
standpoint,
behind
I
me.
understand what you're
I
saying.
got Morgan Wallen with me. Like,
Yeah,
come on,
yeah.
like who y'all think I am? I'm one of the biggest artists out right now. Y'all not talking about me. So yeah, I get it. I promise I do.
That's interesting, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think. Is it a double standard, or people were giving him props because he outwardly said it, and then also big up to his artist. He's like they kind of looked at it as almost like
I'm putting him on.
I'm putting him on. That's kind of how they were looking at it.
Yeah, this is the new feature.
Oh well,
This
that's
the new
fair.
feature. That's funny. All right,
Uh,
man.
Next up, man, Young Dolph's again. We had an update. Hernandez Govin, first name being Hernandez is crazy. You can't trust a nigga with the last name is a when their first name is a last name. That's a
I
you
think
can't trust a
that
nigga
ain't
like that.
true, man. I think you can't trust a nigga with two first names.
Oh, now yeah, you're right.
It's
You
yeah,
can't trust.
it's
That's right.
like
That's what it
David
is.
Thomas or some
Yeah,
shit
that's
like
right. You
that.
can't.
Yeah.
Hey, my bad, Hernandez. You can't trust a nigga with two first
Steve,
names.
yeah, Steve, yeah, something like
That's
that.
a fact. Um, but Hernandez Govin, he was accused of facilitating the murder for hire plot for Young Dolph. He has been acquitted of all charges, not guilty of first degree murder, conspiracy to commit first degree murder, and attempted first degree murder. He was name dropped by the guys who were uh, found guilty of the shooting, and it still didn't matter. He is now, if you care to hear more deeply about his story, he is now on Vlad right now. The interview is up
Oh
as we
my
speak.
God.
When you saw this, were you surprised at the verdict?
Nah, because them niggas was talking about they only got paid, what, $800 or some
Yeah,
crazy number
they were
like that.
promised a bag and only ended up getting $800.
Yeah, if you niggas are not credible if you did a hit for somebody and you only received $800 from it, and the hit was like 50 grand, I want to say.
Yeah,
Y'all not credible niggas. Y'all don't have y'all information in order. Some overzealous lawyer or public defender, because you probably couldn't afford a lawyer, made this case that this dude was the criminal mind. He has a paid lawyer. He probably was able to get a good enough lawyer to be like, that's all of that sounds ridiculous.
yeah,
I ain't speaking to whether he did it or not because I
right.
don't know. I seen a nigga on the interview snap on one of the blog niggas. Did you see that?
Uh,
Yeah, he did an interview since he got out. He snapped on a nigga like because the
this
nigga
dude
was like,
Hernandez dude.
yeah, like this nigga was the nigga was talking big shit when he was under investigation. The blog nigga,
Oh,
and he
okay.
flipped it. Flipped it when he realized he was gonna get out, and the Hernandez nigga sit down with him. He told him, he's like, nigga, I don't fuck with what you was doing. I
Yeah.
think he might have walked off the interview. I ain't watch all of it, but
Damn.
it's very interesting. Once you see his demeanor and you watch that video, you kind of understand why he got off. I don't know his ties to Gotti, but for me and you running into Gotti and chilling with him a couple times, he got the demeanor of a nigga that will hang with him and will be smart enough to get off from this. That's the demeanor I get. Like nigga, I'm a OG. Like nigga,
Yeah.
the lawyer paid for it, nigga. It's a good lawyer. These little young thug street niggas or who the fuck they is talking this, they just snitching and they not gonna get me in it because I can afford to beat it. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's what happened here. And again, this ain't no commentary for me on if he did it, if he didn't do it. I don't know. I'm not sure. But from looking at that interview, I seen him walk away from and seeing this verdict, it makes a lot of, and meeting Gotti before being in the same vicinity, like it makes a lot of sense that he got off from this.
Yeah, it a key element apparently in his defense was the absence of questioning around people that were allegedly connected to this. They can't question Big Jook. They didn't question Gotti, who he's allegedly been tied to. Now he spoke. I watched a little bit of the Vlad. He was associated with Big Jook more than he was Gotti, apparently, according to him. But without questioning them and all this type of stuff, man, they was only going off the guys who pulled the trigger. And like you said, y'all niggas murked the nigga for $800, but were promised something. Wait, nigga, y'all went and murked the nigga off a pinky swear, bro. Like nobody's gonna listen to y'all, fam. Like, bro.
Y'all supposed to be in jail. Like
Yeah,
nobody,
y'all niggas
like y'all
sound
niggas supposed to be.
ridiculous, bro.
I
Um,
hate to say that, but y'all niggas supposed to be in jail.
yeah, y'all they sound ridiculous. So this was interesting. I wasn't following this super closely, so I didn't know what they did or didn't have on him. I just know that he was name dropped a couple of times by the alleged shooters. It's interesting. I'm interested to see how this plays out. Hopefully, no crazy shit happens in Memphis. We know how that shit go down, and we don't know if this is never ending. But he did imply in the Vlad interview that Gotti and Dolph were supposed to have a sit down that was facilitated by somebody else. I forgot who he said. Gotti was down for it, but Dolph wasn't. And that Dolph continued to make records and name drop, and Gotti didn't go that route. So he was trying to say that Dolph was throwing a little bit of gas on top of the fire. Not saying that what happened was warranted, but he was just giving his perspective. And again, this is him on a Vlad thing. I don't know if he's protecting himself. We know we're not gonna get the full fucking story, but that's just his
I
perspective. I
mean,
thought it was interesting.
it seemed like that from the outside looking in too,
That's true too.
right? It seemed like that Dolph was, I won't say the aggressor, but
He kept it
it was
going.
more, yeah, it was more entertaining to him than it was for Gotti.
That's
Gotti got
true.
too much money for this shit, man. And
And
I
he
ain't
know what
saying that
come with it
Dolph was
too, though.
broke. Yeah, and he older,
Yeah,
so he know what come with it.
yeah,
Like I could understand him being willing to be like, nah, I mean, I sit down with the young nigga, especially if it's a nigga he respect to set it up.
for sure.
Like I sit down with him, like ain't nothing gonna happen at the sit down. If we can't come to an agreement, then fine. I keep doing it how I'm doing it. But I just want him to hear my side of the story, or maybe be able to squash it or politic enough to where he'll put this shit to bed. And I can also see Dolph being like, "Fuck that,"
Of
because
course.
I don't respect these old niggas. Like from Dolph music, it make it seem like he'd be like, "Nah, I'm good."
He
So,
the other thing he
but
said
that
was
was also detrimental to him.
it wasn't about the baby mama shit too. He said that was cap. He said that was for entertainment purposes only.
It's always about the baby mama.
He said it was about the deal that Dolph that Gotti tried to sign Dolph, and of
Niggas get
course
over
that went
deals, man.
left.
Niggas get over deals, bro.
They don't get over
I
money though.
promise you. Yes, they do. Because you make
What?
more money. Yeah, because you
Oh
make more
well,
money.
all right, that's
You
fair.
talking about most successful niggas.
That's
Like
true.
niggas is gonna get over money. Like, so to the point of if I'm broke, yeah, I'll hold that shit against you,
That
especially if you eating.
fair.
If I got it and you got it, I ain't holding no, I ain't making diss songs with you about no money, nigga. I ain't even thinking about you, nigga. I just don't fuck with dudes.
Even if they got more of it.
I don't care. Nigga,
All right.
I'm balling over here. Nigga, PRE, nigga, I got key Glock, nigga. I don't care nothing about that. If it's a girl involved, nigga, feelings, some nigga feelings got hurt. I promise you that. That's the only way a nigga keep it going. Niggas can act whatever they want. I promise you. When it come to wars have been started behind pussy, nigga.
And money. What are
Wars.
you talking about?
Yeah, the money has something to do with the pussy.
That's
I couldn't
fair.
afford it no more because of what you was doing, nigga. I gotta
Dolph
go to
said
war with you about this money so I can keep my bitch.
Dolph said
Like money.
that Gotti prior to the side. He said, "Nigga, that was about me." He said that was about him, and that's that shit too. Y'all fuck with that.
I gotta listen to that when we get done.
Woo! He because Gotti
That
on there talking about how
song,
he found so and so number in your phone that hurt my. Had to put my pride to the side. He got that little sample in there. That motherfucker. That's
I
at
remember.
one.
I remember. I'm gonna listen to that when
Woo.
we get through. Cause I still think it's about a gal.
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't put nothing past that shit.
Facts. I was looking at a I was looking at that documentary out there was one of my put ons that time.
Yeah,
The how Marlo got killed, little baby homeboy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's a whole war started with them niggas behind a nigga fucking his baby mom.
Them niggas was
I
young
guess what?
too, though.
Not a dog. The nigga that fucked his baby mama was an old head.
Oh my god.
He was an old head. According to the video, allegedly. I don't know.
Right,
I
right,
don't want
right.
no beef with no Atlanta niggas
Yeah,
that be outside. But yeah, according to that documentary, it's an old head. All
yeah.
right. Speaking of old heads, man, Jada Kiss and Benny Siegel, they're doing a joint album, AB. This is interesting. Is this, I wonder, is he gonna use the AI for this?
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. With that being said, one, what do you think about the Jada Kiss and Benny collab coming out? Oh, excuse me, Jada Kiss and Benny Siegel collab coming out. Two, which former rivals would you want to hear collab albums from? Or an
Shout
album?
out to Jada and Beanie. Of course, we know back in the day if you was outside, they was going at it for a little minute. Um, damn, I'm trying to remember the Jada line. Some I had too many Beanie Macs. I forgot the line. Somebody know it too in the damn that's listening right now. But it was a fire bar. It was on that. I think it was on that first Jada. But they have a new project called Kiss the Mac. I don't know how I feel about that. Pause worthy, maybe.
Go on, the Mac is a gun too,
I mean, true, but it's also Beanie Siegel though.
which is why it's a good play on words. The
Yeah,
rappers
I
kiss the
guess.
Mac. Like Kiss and Mac. Like, come on.
Yeah, it was just I don't know.
You nitpicking. You nitpicking.
These niggas, I mean, well, okay. Jada from New York though, he know this is pause worthy. But it's executive produced by
That's
Freeway for whatever that's worth. I'm
word.
here for it. Again, if Beanie's gonna use the AI, I think it'd be dope to hear. Even in 2025, man, old heads running shit right now, so I'm here for it. But if I was to go with foes turn friends that I would want to hear a collab project from, this is a layup of all layups. It's Watch the Throne 2. Please, y'all.
Oh my God.
Please. Kanye take back everything Wild you said. Jay, go ahead, take over a new leaf, put the pride to the side like Yo Gotti did, and get together, call Just Blaze, call Alchemist, dust off old Kanye hard drives with them beats, and give me 15 of that Watch the Throne 2, please. Or if y'all already recorded shit and you just had it on ice because this nigga went psycho, go ahead and dust that off, man, and drop that shit. I'll take it tomorrow. I'm talking about 12 a.m. tomorrow. I need it. Easy.
Mm. Watch the Throne 2 is interesting. Yeah, I'm here for that Benny album with Jada Kiss if he used the AI like you said.
Yeah, we
That's a
need that.
big if. Like I don't want him hurting himself in there trying to strain his voice doing a rap album. So please use the AI, brother. Please use it, brother. For our sake and yours.
Facts.
Um, two formal rivals that you would want to hear collab albums from.
It's
If
a
I'm
couple.
going past, it is a couple. If I'm going past, I'm going Jay-Z and Nas.
Mm.
I still want to hear that concise, they fucking with each other, but I know they really don't because both of them think they the best. Like it's still a competition there, but it's enough friendly competition where it can be an album. I think you'll get some of the best bars ever from that album. But I need one producer though. I
Oh
don't
wow.
need a mosh posh of producers. I need one sound, one band, one sound. Like you said with Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist or
For
whoever.
sure.
I need one person locked in. If it's Just Blaze, if it's Alchemist, if it's whoever, I want that one person locked in for 12 songs. Jay-Z and Hove, give us something we never seen before. That would be my old head pick. My new school pick would be Kendrick and Drake.
Oh well, yeah.
Like, regardless of how
You
I
went
feel about
layup on
Drake,
both of these, by the way. Them the two biggest beefs Pauls of all
but
time.
those are the two. Like, if you want to hear it,
Oh well, I mean
like
that's true.
regardless of the names, nigga, if Drake and Kendrick, well, this cheat code because of the beef, but if they announced they was doing an album tomorrow,
Yeah, that would be.
it would break the fucking internet, nigga. That shit would be crazy. It might be the it might be the first step to world peace, nigga. Um, but even with Jay and Nas, kids wouldn't care about it. But the caveat for me, I would be excited about it regardless, but I would be even more excited if they told me it was one producer and they trusted one person to put the sound of this album together. And if that was the case, then that shit would, I know that would probably be a classic album.
Like a
So
hit boy.
that was
Would
my,
you take that?
I don't know how you think Jay would sound with Hit Boy.
I think he'll get him right. I think
He
he'll get him right.
can do it. What about
What they talk
Alchemist?
about? Would
Yeah,
it
rich
be?
old niggas.
That's what I would it be like? Watch because Watch the Throne. They were stunned the whole
Yeah,
time.
I think them because you got to understand it would be dope too because Nas and Jay are they still topics of discussion in hip hop consistently.
For sure.
Like I think what's the nigga name? Yo boy Fabio. He just came out and said he don't know a Nas song.
Yeah, even
He's
though they've
35.
and they've
How-
collabed. He said I think he said he can't name a lyric or something. It was weird.
You 35. How is it possible?
That's true.
It don't even make sense.
That's
You just
weird.
doing it for clout. And these are two of the rappers that I feel like can speak to a lot of people speaking bullshit on their name. Well, I can bar it up and make you be like, oh, okay. I'm glad you said that because I got to hear this from Hove and I got to hear this from Nas. Like I can't wait to Nas. We know Nas been rapping, but I really can't wait to his next verse now. Almost up there with Jay to hear him address, not by name or nothing like that, but how Jim Jones and niggas is trying to play with him. I
Mm.
don't know no Nas versus Nas songs. Like Nas gonna have some shit for that. Please believe me.
No, for sure.
And I think an album full of that niggas like them two old niggas like very successful, considered the best at what they do,
Yeah.
addressing shit that's going on in hip hop right now. That shit'd be fire for a nigga like me, young
Yeah, for
nigga right
sure.
now.
Nah, it would be dope. I was gonna say you could always go like Drake and Future. What a Time to Be Alive too, which was supposed to be on deck.
That's gonna
Uh,
happen though.
you think
Both
so?
of them niggas love, yeah, them niggas love the game and money and bitches too much not to do another one. They gonna do another one once they
Mm.
get time. I think they'll do another one. Who else you got?
Kanye and Drake too. That
A
Calabasas
whole
was supposed
album?
to come out. They were supposed to have that Calabasas.
That I don't know if they would finish it. I feel like
Probably not.
Kanye one of those people in the studio that Drake couldn't work with. I
Kanye
don't
ain't one
feel
of them
like,
niggas in the studio nobody wants to work with.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
Even
like I'm
Pusha T
Drake.
was
I'm not
like,
finna,
bro, I'm tired.
I'm Drake, bro. I'm not finna listen to all. I'm not doing all this shit, nigga. Where 40 at, nigga? Get this nigga out of here. I could see that. But most people respect Kanye's creative ability. So they like, all right, we'll rock with it. But
But
like
that's because
Drake
they're
is
peers
Drake.
now too. If you'd have
That
caught Drake
too.
on the come up, then he would have been
Facts.
happy
You're
to be
right. You
there.
1,000,000% good point.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Drake ain't doing that shit now.
yeah. No,
Like, nigga, get out of here. Get this nigga out of here, bro. What is he talk like what he talking about, nigga? Get this nigga out of here. Nigga got me redoing a song for the 23rd time. Like how much do Drake work with Puff? The nigga to do the same. How much does he work with Dre? Like nigga, he
that's
ain't
true.
working with niggas like that. Like
Not
nigga, come
anymore.
on, bro. Yeah, y'all niggas get out of here. So yeah.
Do Ti Lil Flip?
Stop. T.I. Ludacris I thought about though.
Ooh.
T.I. Ludacris might be at this age something special. That might be one. Jeezy. What
Mm.
about the Jeezy Rick Ross album?
10 years ago. 10 years ago, that would have been hard. I'm good now though.
I couldn't see
Woo.
Jeezy too. That it could. There's an element to that that could work.
Nah,
Like with
in
that with the
'08,
with
it would have slapped.
in a way it was slapped. Even, 'cause the premise behind it being like Jeezy more like hardcore street shit and Ross more elegant
Like elevated.
luxury shit. If you can mix them two, and let Ross pick the beats and then Jeezy on some of the trap beats, because Ross can get off on them too, and Jeezy can get off on the
Yeah.
luxury shit.
On the
Hey,
Justice League shit.
that would have been one. Yeah, that Ross and Jeezy would have been the shit in 2010.
Oof. Nah, it'd have been a problem. That would have
Yeah,
been.
that's a
Yeah,
fact.
now that I would have been here for. Y'all let us know, man. What rap foes would y'all hear a collab album from? That's an interesting one. Next up, man, September is around the corner. Be here before you know it. By the time you listen to this, it might already be September. We got two big releases on deck. Cardi B, September 19th, Am I the Drama? And Kanye West, allegedly, Bully, September 26th, the following week. Which one of these two monster releases are you looking for the most?
Monster is crazy
No, it's
because
not.
that Kanye not coming out. Let me go ahead and tell you right now, AB. You don't gotta wait up to 12. It's fine. You're not gonna miss it, bro, because it's not being released. So I guess that would, by process of elimination, be Cardi. Um, I'm. I want to see what 7 year hiatus sounds like. I want to see what a last album at the height of your career sounds like. I want to see what Cardi has to talk about, and I enjoyed that Offset. So I want to
Offset
see
Project
it.
straight. It's straight.
I was not expecting that.
He's improved. He's improved his
Very
song
much
making.
so.
Yeah.
Very much so. I was 10 songs in and hadn't skipped nothing. I was like, hold
Nah, it's
on,
it's
bro.
real strong out the gate.
Yeah,
It's
like
real
them first
strong.
10 to 12, like he was in
Yeah.
his bag. So I do think that's on Cardi mind too. I don't think this album is finished. I think that there will be some responses on the album. I
Mm.
am interested to see though, like how she approaches this, because I genuinely believe this is her last album. Ain't no more Cardi B after this, bro. Like she gonna announce her retirement from rap. With Kanye, I just don't believe it's gonna come out. And
But
I ain't listened to Kanye in like two projects,
I was
three
about to say
projects.
this is the one that's supposed to be produced entirely by him. It's supposed
Is
to
it
have
gonna
that
be?
old.
Is it gonna be on streaming services?
I don't allegedly so. I ordered
See,
this
like,
vinyl a year
I
and a
don't.
half ago.
You ordered a Bully vinyl?
Yes.
You worse than me for ordering them BBB slippers.
You
That's
ordered
wor-
the
That's
BB,
worse.
you ordered the triple B slippers.
Facts. Trying to support black business, baby. Don't laugh, nigga. You ordered the Kanye Bully vinyl, nigga. You ain't never getting that. You ain't. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you right now. Whatever card you use, dispute it, cause it ain't coming, bro. It's not coming. You do
Nigga,
just like I
whatever.
did. You just do just like I did with them Triple B slippers and report it as fraud, my nigga, because that's not coming out.
The big baller brand slippers is bananas.
It's just
Yeah.
as crazy as the Kanye bully. You sick. Don't try like that. That's equally. I'm admitting it was sick, but you trying to act like one crazier than the other, and it's not. That's right there. Well, nigga, you know that's not coming out,
Oh
dude.
shit.
You know that.
Nigga, I ordered this so long ago.
See, how long ago was it for you?
I ordered it like a year ago. It might be a little longer than that, bro. I'm not bullshitting. He promoted this last year, dude. I'm like, damn, nigga.
Hey,
Hey,
you ain't
man.
even just gotta wait for the music to be done. You gotta wait for them to press the vinyls
Facts.
up.
Yeah, I'm hot
Like,
about
nah,
that.
you ain't never getting that, bro. You
I'm
might
hot.
well. That's fraud. That's
He got
fraud.
the website back up, but he ain't got no music on there. So it's just
I know he
like
don't. That shit ain't gonna be. That shit ain't coming out, man.
hot about that too. Let me
Dude in South Japan, like he ain't worried about no music, man. Like, he ain't
that shit
doing that.
super hot. But I am interested to hear Cardi's, even though 23 tracks is again,
Too
even
long. But
it's
she
too
got to do that for the numbers, though.
she got to do that for the streaming number. She got some of them old singles on there. And listen, it's been 10 years in between albums, so there's no
Yeah, she got
shortage
to
of
do it.
songs, I'm sure, in the vault. But
If,
I am interested to hear though.
if it was anybody that I would not knock for doing 23 songs, it's Cardi. 7 years, nigga. You owe the people that fuck with you 23
That's true.
songs.
That's a good
To
point.
be honest with you. All right, man. Before we get to these wins and these losses, AB, we got a couple more quick hits. The first one being Bryson Tiller. He said that Timberland heard his first song, told him to quit his job so he could work with him. Then Timberland abandoned him after not liking any more of his songs. AB, is Timberland a low down, dirty dog for this?
Hey man, Timberland petty for this, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You can't if I make music and a legendary producer hears my shit and goes, nigga, quit your job, come fuck with me. I've already quit before he finished the sentence, dude. Like I already, I'm on the way, nigga. I'm already at the airport. What are we talking
Mm.
about? I'm already at the airport. You didn't even have to finish your sentence. I'm on the way. Hey man, even if you don't like none of my other shit, which by the way, the songs ended up being Trap Soul, which was his first album, which is considered a modern day R&B classic.
Classic. It's a
So
classic.
Timberland heard that and was like, eh. That tells me more about Timberland than it does Bryson Tiller.
Facts.
I can't be mad at him for following and listening to a Timberland who we know is paid, who we know is obviously successful. I can't be mad at him for taking his advice, quitting his job, and going to work with him. Now, he did say he threw a little bread his way. He said, but that money ran out very quickly. And so I couldn't tell if he was super sour about it or he was just, recalling it because things ended up being okay. But Timberland petty for that though, bro. If you're gonna tell a nigga to quit his job and you hear the music and you don't like it, now if it ended up this shit's now here's the thing. The album ended up being fire and Bryson Tiller ended up being successful. So now Timberland, now I'm questioning your ears because you tried to force Magoo on me, but you didn't want to listen to it. But you didn't want you heard this Bryson Tiller and was like, nah, I'm a pass. But you try to force Miss Jade on me. Now I'm feeling some type of
That's
way.
hilarious.
So now I'm looking at you like maybe you don't know what you're talking about. But he petty for that though. You got to look out for Bryson Tiller. At least plug him with another producer. If you're like I can't do nothing with this, then at least give him two or three more references to somebody else to try to make something work, bro. Don't leave a nigga high and dry. That was petty.
You had me until
Uh oh.
he gave him a little money too.
He said he did give him a little bread.
Yeah, see, now I'm thinking it's more than he just didn't like the music because uh, I don't think Timberland is that far removed from culture. I could be wrong because he signed an AI artist.
See,
I could be wrong, but I don't think a nigga that got trap soul in the tuck, even me, someone who's not as big a fan of trap soul as most people who consider it a classic is, if you brought that to me and I had the ability to do something with it, I would try.
Right.
Like that's good music. It might not be my type of music, but I can listen to that album. Niggas have been like, that's a classic. And I listened to it, I was like, okay, I get it. I
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
understand. I may not listen to it again, but I see what people mean when they say this is a classic album.
For sure.
And I know Timbaland got an ear for music, so it makes me think that there's something else to this. If he just stopped responding or cut the nigga off, it's low down and dirty to tell him to quit his job and not to give him the opportunity that he was expecting. But I also think just from seeing like shrapnels of Bryson Tiller's content and him interviews, he probably a hard dude to work with.
I can
And I
see
think
that.
that I think that Timbaland was like, man, I'm not fucking with this young nigga, man. Like I'm ghosting him. I ain't answering his calls. Yeah, this little music I already done blew probably 20, 30 racks with studio times and the money that I gave him. I ain't fucking with dude, man. I could see because he an older person. He's had a success. Like
He
it,
don't have
it,
to.
it,
He
yeah,
ain't got
it
to sit
probably
there.
was just it ain't worth the effort,
There
bro.
you go.
And Bryson Tiller seems like a nigga that needs a lot of effort when you working on his project. Admitted he's admitted he's difficult to work with, I
Oh,
think.
okay. All right.
So like, nah, I'm good. If I'm Timberland, I get it. I'm good, bro. Sorry
If
that happened to you, my nigga, but I'm good.
if he told a nigga to quit his job,
And go get another job at Target, nigga. Fuck you.
if he told a nigga to quit his job,
Walmart still hiring, nigga. Like, what we talking about? Like, you can still go back. You can go back to UPS, bro. They
no,
didn't hire some like
no, I'm not going from being in the studio with Timberland nigga to putting the brown shorts back on, bro. I'm not doing it.
you was doing it anyway. How you gonna
No,
eat?
no, I'm
Man,
not
go.
doing it.
Hey, listen, man. You took a chance. It failed. They still hiring at the place that you was working at. Matter of fact, we still got your vest, my nigga. Put this little, take this little Sharpie from Starbucks and write names on cups, my nigga. We still got your spot.
If
We
I ain't
didn't
gonna lie
know it
though,
wouldn't work out for you, but we weren't sure. So we saved you a spot.
the
He still
only
had a job. Like if this nigga was a corporate America, like C-level suite, and he walking away from hundreds of $1,000s a year, then this is petty by Timberland. But this is just a chapter for every artist to chase their dreams.
mm,
Like yeah, I think that this happens, and these are things that you have to deal with and do some self-reflection in the sense of what could I have done better, or did I do everything right, and this was just a wrong opportunity for me.
no, that's
So
fair. I think the only way I would not look at Timberland sideways is if he paid him double his salary. If he was like, bro, you make 60, I got a buck 20, quit your job, come fuck with me.
Bryson Tiller wasn't nowhere making $60,000, bro.
We don't know that, man. You don't know what he
Bro,
had going on.
how old is Bryson Tiller?
He might
Let
have
me
been at a
look
little
this up.
tech spot, bro. Like, we don't know that.
Bryson Tiller wasn't in no tech spot, bro. Have you
He's
heard this nigga
32.
music?
He only 32.
Yeah, he was at McDonald's.
Oh, that
Yeah, I
mean, yeah,
give
because
you,
this was a minute ago.
I'll give you 32 grand. Yeah, here's that 19 grand you make from McDonald's plus another 19 grand. Here's $38,000, nigga. Horse, nigga.
You're trying to
You
make a nigga
serious?
a fry cook, dude. A shift manager, bro. Come on, man.
No, I'm saying you said double his salary. What do you think that
And this
Bryson
this
Tiller
was
was doing?
2015. You're right. If he's 30,
Yeah,
damn,
this nigga
that
was
nigga
working
young
at
as
Five
hell, bro.
Guys. Yeah, this nigga was working at Five Guys, bro. Like, come
Yeah, nah,
on.
you right. That's
Yeah,
true.
like he go that little
He was
he
at
go that
UPS, bro. That's a fact.
he go, hey bro, that little 17,000 you make here it go.
Man, nigga was
I'm gonna give you another
22.
yeah, like come on. I'm gonna give you
Wow.
like you probably gave him 30 grand, and that's being generous.
And that's pre-pandemic 30 grand
And
too.
you would quit your job for 30 grand at that age.
No, that's a fact.
If a nigga walked up to me at 22
That's a
and
fact.
was like, "Hey, you can do this. Take these the $30,000." I would do it, but I wouldn't blame him like Bryson is doing. Like it's a learning experience, bro. But we are of the age, and I ain't gonna speak for you, but I'll speak for myself. I'm of the age where I understand that's part of the game that comes with it. I wouldn't. He's 32, like you said. Now he'll feel differently about this. I assure you, in his 40s. He'll speak to the experience more so than he'll speak to the missed opportunity. And every successful person that I hear and listen to, they speak to the experiences
The
and
lesson, not the loss.
exactly. They
Yep.
ain't talking about, oh, I could have did this and could have did that because they still found a path to success. And as we've seen, he did the same thing. So as he
That's
get older, he'll realize this wasn't hurtful.
that is fair, man. Real quick before we get to these wins and these losses, we have a anniversary. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill came out last week in 1998. Of
Mm.
course, it's one of the most successful rap albums of all time, highly critically acclaimed, 20 million copies sold worldwide, 10 million in the US. It's in the Library of Congress, the Smithsonian, the Grammy Hall of Fame. We all know the infamous picture with her holding a starting lineup of Grammys, going crazy at the awards back in the day. My question to you, is this album overrated? With
It
all else
depends
hella
on,
accolades I just ran off.
you're right. It depends on how we are classifying the album. If you're telling me it's just one of the best albums of all time, I'll concede to that. It's fine. It
Okay,
got some dope R&B shit on there. It got some dope rap shit on there.
for sure.
She did her thing. She won the Grammy. She got the accolades for it. It's fine if you tell me it's one of the best albums of all time.
But
If you try to narrow it down and tell me it's one of the best hip hop albums of all time, that's when I have a problem with you.
huh?
Yeah, you can't tell me this is one of the best rap albums of all time because it got so many R&B
Oh, I see
songs
what you're
on
saying.
there.
I got
Yeah,
you.
like I'm fine with you telling because this is a great piece of work. Like
Yeah, for
all of those
sure.
accolades that you got, it ain't because like somebody, it ain't because you was an industry plant. It's because this shit fire.
Yeah, for sure.
We was outside when this shit came out. We know how much this shit was on the radio in all these fucking different places that you go. So yes, I get it. So when you tell me, hey, this is a great album, I will agree with you. But when people try to narrow it down and put it in the hip hop classification of, oh, this is a great rap album, this is a great hip hop album, that's when I can't agree with you and have to take it off the list.
Okay, I got you. And I feel you on that because it is about 75% R&B. And I need
Facts.
people to be okay with that.
Fire R&B too.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's
Yeah.
listen, like you said, we was outside when this came out. The impact was stupid.
Yeah.
Something on stupid. Even like with subject matter and everything. Like she not on here. Lauryn Hill wasn't on here in fucking short shorts, nigga, doing Lil Kim shit.
Nah,
Like
she
she
was
was
in her
talking
bag.
like 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 slick, like woke
Facts.
women shit, and that shit was going
Facts. She was doing
crazy
Rhapsody before Rhapsody.
on a commercial level though.
Facts.
So like, let's be very clear. This was a movement. She's been touring off this album ever since, nigga, and hasn't stopped. Like,
It's been 30 years.
bruh, and been late to every stop, nigga, and it still
Ain't
don't
stopped her
matter.
from getting booked.
So it's definitely not, in my opinion, it's properly rated. Even if I'm not riding around listening to it, you know what I'm saying, on the
Properly
road
rated in what genre though? What do you mean? Like, are you saying
musically,
it's
I'm with
okay?
you on that. When people even with shout out to my other platform for those who folk with me on culturalist theory, we did a top 10 female rap debut albums and we didn't include this because it's 10% rap and people were like, where's Lauryn Hill, nigga, in the R&B list, nigga,
Oh
go
yeah,
click that one
facts.
because that's mostly what it is. Now salute to her for blending the genres, being able to pull off both flawlessly, to be very clear about that. Like that's super dope. But this album was huge, dog. Like there's no way around it. Y'all thought we was gonna come in here and hot take it up. Like no, this was a big deal. You know
You
what I'm
can't hate
saying?
on this album. Like, I just don't understand why people try to put it in the hip hop genre. Like, I just don't get it. You
I
can't
mean,
hate. This is a fire ad. Like, there's
because she was a
iconic. Like,
rapper. She was a rapper. She could
that's
rap. She
true.
did
That's true.
rap. She
But she
rapped with the
had. But
Fugees.
this is an R&B album though.
Yeah. With
Like,
rap elements.
ain't nothing like when you dating a chick and you walk in and she playing that hurt so bad. Like, oh my
Yeah.
god, that's iconic.
No, for sure.
Let me
For
ask you
sure.
this though, in the
Yep.
R&B bag before we get to this last quick hit. Well,
Yep.
that was the last one before we get to the wins and losses. Is that Carl Thomas emotional a classic?
Yeah.
It is,
Oh, for
undoubtedly.
sure. Yeah.
So it compares to so
Like what?
I
Like
heard
where
him
I
talking
want to
about this.
be,
I heard
emotional,
him I heard him talking about this on another platform. So this is why I asked you, because you and I both hold the album in high regard.
for sure.
But the knock on the album is the cultural impact. It wasn't Where I Want to Be. It wasn't TP2. It wasn't Confessions. Carl Thomas, come on, bro. It's still niggas today that are sleep on that Carl Thomas. When you be like, that's a classic, they'll be like, what are you talking about?
Who is
And then they
saying
go
what are you
listen.
talking about?
You saying
What?
everybody is regarding that Carl Thomas as a classic?
It went platinum. It had the sales. What are we talking in terms of impact? It had the sales. It got the big single. Everybody knows
You
off
think
of
it
it.
was culturally as relevant as the Donnell Jones, TP2, Confessions,
I'll put it on the same
those
level as
classic albums?
I'll put it on the same level as Donnell in terms of impact. R. Kelly was a much bigger star, so no, I'm not going to say it was as impactful. And same for Usher, Confessions.
Musically, it was just as good as TP2.
That's fair, but that's why there needs to be levels to classics. Every nigga that gets into the Hall of Fame gets a green jacket, whether they threw for 1 million touchdowns or they kicked 1 million field goals. One of
Hmm.
those impacts is greater than the other, but you still get
Hmm.
the green jacket, bro. So there's just different positions that you play.
So you
The
still giving
center
him
is
the
not as
green jacket.
impactful as the quarterback, but they still standing in the hall next to each other.
That's a really great comparison because musically, if you remove impact, musically, that Carl Thomas Emotional is one of the best albums like of that generation.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
I don't know if it hit like the rest of the albums. That's
That's
the only
fair.
thing that
No,
made me question it.
TP2 was a much bigger splash, and Confessions is a
Confessions, of
much bigger
course, like
splash.
even the Donnell Jones,
Relax,
he ain't as big as an artist, but that, come on, bro.
relax,
When you see that Donnell Jones cover for that, Where I Want to Be CD,
nigga. When
everybody
you
know
see
classic.
Carl Thomas in the fucking knit turtleneck sweater, nigga, what are we talking about, nigga?
Some
That's
people be like, "What is
noticeable
that?"
too.
Somebody be like, "Who is that? What's that?
Stop,
What's that?"
cap.
You finna put me on something new.
Ain't no damn way. They sold the
Are you
same amount of
serious?
copies, bro. Literally 1.2 and 1.3. Those are on the same level to me, and they came
Okay.
out around the same
All
time
right.
too.
What's the third song you go to on that Carl Thomas? Of course, it's
Uh,
Wish I Never Met Her, then
Summer
Summer
Rain,
Rain.
I Wish, Emotional,
But
uh,
see, that's my
My
thing. It ain't a
Valentine,
lot of people that know emotional like they know that third hit on Donnell Jones. Like you
which
can
is
go pick it. Shorty got her eyes on me.
okay. Where I Want to Be,
That yeah, that's so where I want to be would probably be first.
yes.
And then
You Know
the
What's
up,
Up with
ooh,
Left
you
Eye.
know what's up? That would be two. And then Shorty got her eyes on me would be three.
Yeah, ah, okay.
That
Those are equal.
blows.
Summer,
What? Equal
Summer
to what?
Rain.
Now, Summer
Na,
Rain's two.
na, na.
You're misconstruing them. Summer Rain is two, so you can stop the little hula
I'm
dance.
emotional.
That's three. So if you put I'm emotional versus Shorty
Shorty
got her
got eyes
eyes
on
on me,
me,
yes.
bro. Get the fuck. Are you serious?
Is that close?
It's a wash, dude. At worst.
On on who?
No, I'm saying it's equal. Those are equal, bro. They washing each other out.
Oh,
I need to know, man. If y'all listening, man, and y'all in this R&B bag, Donnell Jones, Where
that's
I Want to Be, or Carl Thomas, Emotional.
nah, that's not the right matchup. It's Shorty got her eyes on me. Because where I want to be blows emotional out. Let's be very clear. Like the top two wash each other, you're right. The top two, the number one on that Donnell Jones is Where I Want to Be or You Know What's Up. The
Yep.
top two on that Carl Thomas is I
Summer
Wish I
Rain,
Never Met Her in Summer Rain.
for sure.
Those wash each other. The question of is the third one when you get the Shorty Got Her Eyes on Me and Emotional. That's the question of which is the best album.
That's crazy. I fuck with that This
It's
Love too on
true.
that Donnell. That Donnell Jones was a shit, dog.
That, that Donnell
It's
Jones
that
was
shit.
so.
Ain't no question. But those are equal to me. Both of those albums are the same to me.
So those are a tie to you.
Yeah, to me.
I can accept that.
And that
Y'all let us
genuine,
know
that,
what
that
y'all think.
orange genuine, 100% genuine, like that era right there. Those are the same to me.
That orange, yeah, that what was it? 100%. What's the name of
Yeah,
that?
100% genuine.
That
That,
shit
that
was
shit was
fire.
that little run right there.
Jesus.
I don't even want to talk about
You,
J.E. Heartbreak and then TP2. Like that
I was
R&B
just
run.
about to bring up Jagged Edge. And what about Drew Hill though? That Drew Hill was it Into the Dragon?
I never got into that Drew Hill, bro.
That's
Album.
insane.
I only fuck with the singles, bro.
That's insane.
Never heard that. I don't think I've ever heard that album. I'm not bullshitting. Singles was
Tell
fire
us
though.
tell us you didn't get no bitches by telling us you didn't get no bitches. that's that's an easy. Hey,
Into
listen,
the Drew.
don't never tell no bitches you ain't listen to that album because they love
I don't
that
think I've
shit.
ever heard that album. I know the singles, Beauty,
Nah,
obviously.
let's stop it, bro. You
How
ain't
Deep
never
Is Your Love?
heard
You
it.
Are Everything. I know the singles.
You got to
You
go listen
gassing
to
it
that,
though.
AB.
You gassing
Cause
it.
you'll fuck with that.
You gassing
You
it.
got to listen to that. Nah, you got
Yeah.
it's right in there with the J.E. Heartbreaking shit.
Oh no, it's time to move on.
Facts. Yeah, let's go.
Uh,
Wins and losses.
wins and losses, man. Your girl Dochi, TDE's princess, pulls out of all upcoming festivals on short notice with no explanation. What's up with
Uh,
that?
this looks funny in the light. We talk about industry plant, which I don't believe she is. I think she's a talented artist, but when you pull out of all festivals, no explanation, there's been no PR around, or you didn't get a statement prepared as to why you were doing it. Something funny. It smell funny over here. I don't know what it is, but it smell funny over here, and I don't like it. I'm gonna make it as a loss.
It's an L, bro. You can't do this, bro.
Can't do it.
You can't do that.
Especially with, yeah, you can't do this.
I don't. You have to make a statement, even if it's a lie. Even if it's a lie, just make some shit up, dude.
Hire a PR firm
That's
and have them come up with the best thing that they can come up with and pay them some money.
that's it.
There's no statement at your level of like how you're ascending to be one of the best artists or top artists in the game. Ain't no I ain't got nothing to say. Like, it
Nah, that
don't
ain't
work.
it. That ain't
Now
it.
now people speculate.
Next up, man, Big Boy has teamed up with Whirlpool.
Mm.
He's got a washing machine that plays so fresh and so clean after every cycle. It's a win or
You
loss.
changed you changed my mind when you said teamed up. I thought that this nigga was trying to make his own wash machines.
Oh,
And I thought that was fucking insane. And the only catch to it being, oh, it plays so fresh and so clean. Like that's if I was on Shark Tank, that would be a no for me because I can get with Whirlpool or
I'm
any
out.
other. Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, any other person can make this. They just got to put audio in the fucking wash machine. But being that he's licensed it through, you said Whirlpool.
Yep.
Yeah, that's amazing idea, and I think that gives some credibility to that technology in the sense of other songs are going to be added to it. It's going to be a whole thing, just like the refrigerator with the TV on it that can tell you what you got in and what you don't. If you get your favorite song about clean and freshness to play when you pop the dryer open, that's fire. Versus that little bell that go off, that's fire. Like
Hard.
if you would think that puts you in a better mood if you open your dryer, ain't nobody dope. Like that's
That's hard.
dope. That's
No, that's hard.
fire.
That's hard.
So I like that. It's a W because it's licensed.
It is. There is a giveaway. They're giving away a couple of these, so you can sign up. I think you got to go to Big Boy's Instagram. You got details if you so happen to want this limited edition, so fresh and so clean. But it's hard because the Whirlpool thing, the little sign says certified fresh and clean, limited edition. It's hard. It's actually kind of hard. I ain't gonna
That's
lie. This is a
fire.
dub. It's got some bedazzled shit around the thing. I don't know what's up with that though. You just had to throw the bullshit bedazzled shit. But this is fire though. I'm not gonna lie. They probably made three of these, so good luck getting
Even
one of
more
these.
fire, yeah.
Last thing, your boy Gucci Man has a new book on the way. I believe you can pre-order now. It is called Episodes: The Diary of a of a Recovering Madman. It says in episodes, Gucci revisits his life and shares what was really going on for the first time, the mental anguish, the pitfalls, the triggers no one speaks about. Each episode is Gucci experiencing something you may remember from the news or even heard in his music, and give you the background of where he was mentally, W or L.
I thought he kind of did this with his first book because
Mm,
he gave us a lot of background stories. So
the
I
autobiography
love,
joint.
yeah, I love what's it called, Roderick
No, it
or
was
something
just
like that.
called the autobiography of Gucci, man.
Oh, okay. Um, I like the way that they spent it in the sense of making it sound like it was something new and then breaking it down into the different episodes, sort of like 40 Laws of Power, whatever it may be. It needs to be more extensive in the sense of what the episodes meant and what you can take from it. In my opinion, that would have made it more of a long lasting book because I'm really not interested in Gucci Man's story at this point. So
Mm,
it should be one of those books like 50th Law or 48 Laws of Power, where those episodes are flipped into this is what you can take from it and apply to your life. It may do that. I'm speaking from a very premature stance here and not seeing the book. But if it does do that, it's a W. If it doesn't, and it's just talking about trauma in his life, I don't care to hear that. I'm good.
Yeah, this may play out better in like a movie or some type of visual
Yeah.
medium. I'm cool on the book. For the record, though, it comes out October 14th if you're looking for it. And this is his third book. His last one came out in 2021, The Gucci Mane Guide to Greatness. I had no fucking clue that this book existed. An unprecedented look at Gucci Mane's secrets to success, health, wealth, and self-improvement. I missed that one. I think everybody missed
Hey
that one. No one
man,
bought this book. It came out in 2021.
I
This is
ain't
this is the
no
book
shade.
equivalent to Chance's three hat. No one has this.
True. No shade, but just like I want to meet the nigga that got Chance 3 hat on, because he was down here for a album signing
He was.
not too long ago. Shout out to Jalen, the producer over at Dead End. He told me he seen niggas in that 3 hat. I told him to take a picture. I didn't get a picture.
See?
So it's still a mystery to me.
Till we see
But
it.
he said it was niggas in that 3 hat. I don't believe it still because I haven't seen it. The nigga went silent when I asked for a picture.
See?
That being said, I do also want to meet the nigga, just like I want to meet the nigga that bought the 3 hat. I want to meet the nigga that bought the book of Gucci Man's Life Enrichment
It's the
book.
self-help Gucci
I
book.
want to know. I got a lot of questions for this nigga. I want to know like a lot about your background, what you got going on right now.
Hey
Do you
man.
play in the 37 and U football league? Like there's a lot of stuff that like, I just got to figure it out. What's your, like, where you work at in the factory? Like, I want to know who this nigga is that bought the Gucci Man self-help book. I do. I'd love to have a sit down with him. So that's what
Hey,
I'll say to that.
if you bought the Gucci Man Rich Dad Poor Dad book, dude, that's nasty work, bro.
I want to know who you are. I want to know your background. I gotta know. I gotta know.
You
I need to
going
know
through
about
it,
your
bro.
everyday life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And not even if you're not going through it and you done made it, I need to know how Gucci Man is helping you out through this. Like it's a lot. It's a lot of questions I got for the nigga that bought that book. I got a lot of questions for the nigga that bought the. Oh man, this how Gucci Man made it. Here go the rules of how Gucci Man made it. So I'm gonna read this and apply this to what I got going on, and I'm gonna be better. I
Dude,
gotta meet that nigga.
the Gucci
Like send
Man
me that.
Guide to Greatness, bro.
I gotta
Wow,
meet him. I gotta meet this dude, bro. Cause I ain't never met a nigga like that.
that's
This would be a
crazy.
first for me.
I
I ain't
don't,
never met a nigga that would read that book.
I haven't, and I don't want to. I'm a hold.
I do. I'm an I'm I'm an inquisitive dude. I want to meet that person. I want to know like yeah, I got there's a lot of questions I have.
You let me
I got
know
to get
how
in my
that go.
journalist bag for that dude.
Nah, that ain't it.
That's
Um,
hilarious.
before we get out of here, man, on Decker of the Week, shout out to JRW the Man. This was on Spotify. He said, as far as JD wanting to make a thriller, I personally don't think he has it no more because them tracks he's been making lately for Ari Lennox and Division have been awful. I ain't mad
Damn.
at the Ari Lennox song. They had the little video of him in the studio. That sounded all right, though.
They said the division shit was all right too though. Well,
Now
actually
that I
no.
haven't heard.
Division fans said they didn't like it because he tried to take them to a new sound. So he right about that.
Ah,
Um I
I
still
like
don't
Ari
let
too, man.
I don't let that knock me from what JD has done and who he is. I think he got a thriller in him. And I think the caveat was great when they said it don't necessarily got to be music. Like if JD came out with this amazing documentary about hip hop culture in the next 2 to 5 years, and it gave us information that we didn't know and we were like all fascinated by, like fucking Last Dance or Hidden Colors or some shit like that, I
Yeah.
could see that happening and that being his thriller. So yeah, I would fuck with that. I
Let's
think he
go
could do that.
to
Excuse
let's go to YouTube. Shout out Code Chillin', man. He said you can't say JD is better than Dre. Even JD knows he's never had a thriller, but Dre had Chronic and Doggy Style with Snoop. Dre shifted the culture with those albums. JD hasn't done that. Not trying to take anything away from JD, he has hits, but no album he has put out can compete with the Chronic. Can he put out a thriller now? No. Will we get another hip
me.
hop
Damn.
album that changes the direction of culture? When was the last masterpiece hip hop album that dropped? I'd say Kanye, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. That's a valid question because you could
All
argue
of that was
Dre
good.
has more than one thriller as it relates to hip hop. Chronic and Doggy
When you
Style would
say
be the
more
hip hop
than
equivalent of
one, it's two, right? It
Chronic and
don't.
Thriller.
Okay.
Excuse me, Chronic and Doggy Style.
And
The end.
we ain't talking about just hip hop when we bringing JD into this conversation so he can bring confessions into that
That's
conversation.
fair. Yeah.
And then what about the emancipation of Mimi?
He didn't do that whole thing though. He was involved, but I mean, and he technically didn't do all of Confessions. That's another thing. Dre did all of
Now
what we
you
just
being
named.
now you being like knick-knack. Okay, so what about
What about what Bow Wow first album? Beware the Dog, nigga. No, the fuck
even
up.
further than that? Crisscross. How
No,
culturally impactful they were compared to like he said something and I thought about it and it rung true. He was like, I'm what made young niggas cool in hip hop. Like the reason that young niggas get the reason they tell us we old niggas now for listening to Nas and Jay-Z and all this other shit is because Crisscross came out and the young people were listening to that and they didn't want to hear the old people shit. That shit has been ringing true for 30 years. Even now, niggas are coming to us and be like, oh yeah. Like I was just talking to my homeboy who was moving his son into college this weekend down at Georgia State.
for sure.
And he was like, I gave my son the ox. He's like, man, these niggas were playing music that I've never heard. It was all young niggas from Georgia. Like
Okay,
I ain't
fair.
never heard of these niggas. I think that comes from JD.
No, no, ain't no way.
You don't think so?
Because Fresh Prince was out before Chris Cross, and Fresh Prince was young.
But that was like kid friendly. Chris Cross was like dissing ABC, wearing their
Man, Chris
clothes
Cross was kid
backwards.
friendly. The miggity, 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 miggity Mac
It was
Daddy. Nigga, what are
kid
we talking
friendly, but
about?
hip hop though. It was kid friendly, but like more
It
so
had more
Onyx
edge.
versus yeah, okay,
It
yes.
had more edge. That's fine. That's fair.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, the young niggas with edge coming in like Chief Keef and Lil Baby and whoever you
That's
want
a
to
whole
say,
different level of edge.
it graduated. It gra- y'all niggas ain't just wearing y'all clothes backwards. Y'all shoot niggas in the back now. Yeah, it graduated. But JD claims that he started that, and I have a hard time arguing against that point.
The Chris Cross Chief Keef comparison is insane. No, sir. Nah,
Hey
that's too
man,
much sauce on JD right there. I ain't even gonna lie.
I'm here for it. I ain't gonna hold you.
Appreciate that, y'all. As always, give me put me on some, man.
My put on for this week is going to be I chumped y'all last week because I didn't listen to it, but I did decide to go back and listen to it. So people that were depending on my opinion on it to whether they would check it out or not, which I'll maybe one or two people, who knows. A chance. That chance is I appreciate the evolution of the artist on this album.
Yeah,
I like the subject matter. I like the beats. I can see where your man's Kanye misses him and may need him in some aspects of his music because some of this shit made me sound. Some of this shit I heard, it was like, damn, bro.
yeah.
If this was a Kanye song,
Oh, yeah.
or if like if Kanye had anything to do with this shit would be like a hit. It would be like a slow jams or through the wire.
Mm,
But the fact that it's just chance and people had such a low bar of the expectations for him is just really, really, really good music that's really introspective and tells and it gives you a good message. This shit was fire. This project is great. I'm glad you persuaded me to listen to it, and people out there that were talking about it persuaded me to listen to it. Man, dude, I love rap albums where people are really talking about shit, and he is.
that Negro problem was my shit, bro.
That Negro problem, that old man,
That's fire too. The one
like
with
the
Joey
one he
Badass was
talked,
dope too.
the one he talking about, like the situation after his wife and him split up,
Yeah,
like, bruh,
yeah.
like ain't no nigga talking about the shit that he talking about on this album in hip hop,
I can
and that's
respect
his
that.
lane. If
I
he
can
can
respect
figure out
that.
how to do that consistently with making it good music like he's done on this album, he might be a problem. But we've been here before.
This is true.
We've been here
He
before,
might
so
give us
I
a
ain't gonna get
big
too
day
hype.
part two.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get too hype on that.
Speaking of niggas who broke up with their wives and shit, Offset album. You teased it earlier.
Jesus Christ.
That Kiari, I think that's how you pronounce it. My bad if that's wrong. The album is super solid. Like I ain't even
I
gonna
was
front, bro.
surprised, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
And, but look, I was looking forward to this because I liked his last project. I thought Set It Off The
I
last album
remember you
set it
told
off.
me that.
That was a solid. I was like, okay, he's improved. This is his third solo album. The first solo album was ass. The last one set it off. I was like, okay, this is actually kind of straight. This one is banging. Like out the gate, the first 9, 10 are going. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
And it's what I like about this album. He ain't trying to do too much. He's like leaning into, nigga, I'm Offset, nigga. Like I'm gonna talk about the Paris weekend fashion, and I'm also gonna talk about when I was Amigos and y'all wasn't fucking with me, and I was trying to get my like. It's just so it's diverse, way more than the other albums were that you mentioned.
Yeah.
I found myself 10 tracks in, and I'm like, damn, this shit riding.
Yeah, it's right.
I don't even think I'm supposed to like this, bro. This nigga bumping.
Yeah, it's tough.
That shit was fire.
I give it to him. He's putting together a nice body of work, bro. Like I'm happy for him because there was one point in time when Amigos first got on, when they was on their mixtape run where he was in third place and it wasn't even close.
He in first now?
Yeah. I mean, well,
we're
missing one.
We missing one, unfortunately.
But yeah, he done overtook Quavo.
Quavo, another nigga that could do that country album. He already done tested it out. He already done tested it out a little bit, and the song wasn't that bad. It just didn't catch traction. But Quavo, another nigga that could do that BigXthaPlug shit. If he looking to rival Offset or try to get as big as we thought he was gonna be, I think that's the play for him too.
Sway Lee might can do it too.
Sway Lee could definitely do it.
He might
1,000,000%. He might be the best. He might be the best one.
He might go. Yeah.
That's a really good one. Sway Lee could definitely pull that off.
So yeah, man, that's my put on, man. Y'all tapping it out Offset, man. Especially if you get, you know what I'm saying, you're hitting the treadmill this week. Tap into that Offset, man. It's gonna get you through it. Again, we appreciate y'all for tapping in. Let us know which two rivals would you want to hear a collab project from. Is it a big deal that Big X didn't write his biggest song? And who can pull off that rap country mix, man? So name somebody we ain't think of, man. That'll be super dope. Interested to hear that. Until next time, man, you already know what time it is. On Deck TV show. We coming up on episode 600, man. We're going to be doing some special shit pretty soon. Please stay tapped into that.
Yep.
Anything else before we get out of here?
That's it, man. We appreciate y'all joining us. Good night.
Yes, sir.